Hello, everybody. Uh, my name is Butch. I know the YouTube channel says Marshall Williams. That's my real name, but I go by Butch. And I'm basically making this video because of the average Joe and his swarm of viewers enticed me into wanting to know more about my Powerwall. So I'm gonna hopefully hopefully this will educate you, and I'm going to show you my idea, because I usually do things a little different than everybody else. This is kind of before that we knew about the little clips that hold them all together and snaps together. So this is my idea of my Powerwall. It's kind of the start of it. It's I believe it should be about a 72 amp hour pack here. Each one of these are 24 PVC pipes cut at about approximately 7.5 inches, just so the top will stick out when you got three of them stacked on top of each other. You can see the reason I came up with this idea is trying to come up with a way to replace a battery that has gone bad. So this is what I came up with. I do have them fused with the smallest wire that I could find in a strand. They're about 1 inch long. I haven't blown a fuse yet. I'm not sure what it would take to blow them. I didn't really test them. I just needed something right away. So I put this together. So it's just a wooden frame. This is a galvanized drywall end cap. Put together like so. This is sitting on the bottom. Battery sets in the tube, sits right on the galvanized. Some of the galvanized has a little lip here that sticks up, which makes it really good for it to make contact. I also cut the edge of the heat shrink away so that it's always making contact, and then the other two are sitting right on top. That's on the bottom. On the top, it's just rotated like this, so I can put all the screws in that the fuses are hooked to. And this is how easy it is to replace a battery if one goes bad. Just take the screw, loosen the screw off of the fuse, pull it out, take a magnet, and pull the other ones out. And replace your battery that's bad. You can see the bottom one is the one that sits on the rail. Drop in the good battery, put in the fuse, put the wire back in. It's that easy. And I'm sorry, we could also just check it to make sure that it's making connection. You can see it is at 12.57. So I know it's making contact. And I just put the fuse back on. You know, this way I never have to take a whole lot of stuff apart. It's all just sitting right there. You can just keep adding them on This is as far as I've gotten so far. It's I think I got 216 batteries here. There's 24 in a row. They're 12 volt, making it a 12 volt system, because I have a 12 volt inverter here. And the way it works is the 12 volt inverter, whenever it gets down to 10.3, somewhere around 10.3, 10.7, it'll shut off. So the batteries, the lithium batteries, they never get down to 9 volts. So I am running the inverter on all the time. The only thing it's running right now is my Blue Flame heater fan in the house. So it's not on all the time, and my 2 solar panels are able to keep it up, and the batteries stay up overnight. I'm not sure exactly how far the voltage gets down. I'm not sure how far the voltage gets down, but that hasn't kicked off yet. So I'm using these. I have 2 solar panels. 2 of these charge controllers are rated for 5 amp, and 170 solar watt, or 170 watt solar panel doesn't go over 5 amps. And as you can, and I put the heat sinks on here because this thing does get hot. It's a cheap lithium-ion charge controller. It turns blue when it's charged. You can see that it's showing 12.5 at the moment, and it's getting pretty close to charge because the amperage is going down. There's the voltage; it's still coming in. I use these mini charge controllers. They're not entirely accurate, but when I adjust the screw on the back, the pot on the back, for the highest voltage where I want these to cut off at, it seems to be pretty close. And it hasn't ever, they've always been accurate since then. They don't go over 12.6. That's the voltage right now that they're at. So that one will be shutting off before too long. As you can see, the other one I have here has already shut off. So that's how it's made. Give you a close up here. I only have 1 solder joint on the batteries. It's always stayed cool. No fuses have ever blown. I just have 4-inch, 5-inch 6-gauge wire that's linking them together with a 1/4-inch bolt in them. These rails are galvanized. You get positive at the top, negative at the bottom. I just do it on both ends. And I happen to have a cell phone with a IP cam app on it that allows me to check it quickly from inside the house from I use a Raspberry Pi a lot, or a tablet, and I can easily see what's happening by just turning on the app and making sure everything's going good. So here it is, kind of a test setup. I'm going to probably stay with this and keep on adding them, and eventually I can get rid of my my 10 golf cart batteries. They've went beyond their lifetime. I still use them because right now I'm at I don't know if you can see that or not. It's at 12.6, and I have cameras on them too, so I can actually see what they're doing. But I just have a couple of solar panels on the lithium ion, and the rest of the solar panels are on the big battery bank, the lead acid batteries. And I still use it all. I run a refrigerator on these batteries here, and with the batteries at the end of their life, I only get I don't know, 5 to 9 days sometimes with the refrigerator, and the refrigerator is one of those economical refrigerators, low power, it works great. So there it is. Hopefully it's a thumbs up, and as I progress along, maybe I'll do some more videos. I know that everybody wants to know about these things and how they're made, and I'll get to that eventually. I've got one short video on already, just kind of showing the different configurations of the props, and I've had these here for several years. I like them. They're a 3-phase Fisher Paykel motor out of a Australian wash machine. So anyway, we'll get on with it, and I hope it's thumbs up, and thank you for watching.